Hey, you, you. I want to talk about your riding. I want to make a quick video about something that most people don't talk about. Most people make videos about motocross and just full send. I like watching those videos too. This is about the technical stuff. Why it's so different. Why it's so hard for you. Well, it's pretty simple. You've been taught the wrong thing. What you do at the motocross track, that's all wrong for this kind of stuff. What we need to do in this stuff is disconnect our body from the bike. Look, I know, I'm a random guy on the internet. What do I know, right? Well, if you watch any video of Graham Jarvis going up through the technical stuff, that's where you see a disconnect from the bike. Fast stuff, flowy stuff, big time connection to the bike. Carson Brown kind of stuff. Technical stuff, big disconnect. So let's go down to one of my favorite technical areas. I can only access it half the year because half the year it's underwater. Right now, choice. Well, on this particular day, I came down to try out my new drone. It has auto tracking and I made a whole video on it. It's pretty sweet. It does show just how gnarly things can get in hard enduro or even just enduro, depending on the race organizer. And if you're somebody who spends all of your time on the motocross track, you're not going to be prepared for this because you're just doing it wrong. So when it comes to this stuff, you need to be up off the seat all the time. You're counterbalancing by using your feet on the pegs. If the bike's falling to the left, you need to push on the right peg. If the bike's falling to the right, it makes perfect sense. But you're definitely not sitting still. You're moving your butt back, you're moving your body forward. You need to have the bike in a low traction, tractoring RPM state, constantly using that clutch to keep yourself moving and having good traction, but without stalling the bike. That's where it gets tricky. What's really important is that we don't just send it, because just sending it means that when we hit a rock, our front tire or our front suspension just yeets us in a direction that we don't have control over. This is a bad thing because you're going to crash into a hard, sharp rock. And if you're in a race, yeah, you hurt yourself and that really sucks, but you probably damage your motorcycle as well. And it might be a race ender. It could be something as simple as a lever or bent bar just because you're trying to be too aggressive. Low RPM gives you access to all of the energy that your bike has. It gives you the traction ability, but it also gives you the ability to really quickly move your body back, pop the clutch, and get that front wheel over the rock that you didn't see. Also, it's really important that we stay up on the rocks and not in the valleys in the depths of hell, which is the technical terrain. So hopefully I've made my case very quickly that there is a time and a place for a disconnection from the motorcycle. We don't always need to be squeezing with our knees. We don't always need to be trying to control the bike. Sometimes we need to be a little bit more trialsy and that seat disappears. We don't have the connection with the bike and we allow the bike to move, simply adding input through our feet. Maintaining a good average speed throughout a technical racetrack will win races, even if you're not as fast in the fast stuff. I promise.